Hello, I'm Joan Justice with HealthWorks Collective, and I'm here today with Dr. James Spearman, orthopedic surgeon in Charleston, South Carolina, and the founder of TravelSurgeryUSA, which is a medical tourism organization that provides cost transparency and all-inclusive pricing for numerous surgical procedures. Dr. Spearman's vision is to provide quality surgical care at an affordable price. And Dr. Spearman, why don't you tell us how you got started with Travel Surgery USA and a little bit about how your organization works?
All right. I started the company with the idea that one, there's no transparency in pricing, and patients oftentimes pay way more than they need to. And usually the wasted money or money they pay more than they need to goes to the hospital. I'm fortunate enough to be a part owner of a surgery center, and I have for years studied both efficiency and how to make things work better, and also how the money flows. So looking at all that, I decided that people going overseas to have procedures done simply because they were cheaper, it would make more sense if we could do those same things here in the United States, providing the quality of care we expect here in the United States, but do them at a price that's competitive with those overseas, that would be a win-win for all our citizens here in the U.S.
Sure.
So over the past year, I've put together a program of competitive prices for initially orthopedic procedures. Being an orthopedic surgeon, I started out looking at orthopedics and how we could do these procedures and give a price that was similar to those being obtained in other countries. Our pricing includes not only the surgeon's fees, but also the facility, any implants that need to go in, and the cost of anesthesia. By doing that, I could give one set price, and then people could compare that with other prices and know that with this one global fee, that's all they're going to have to pay. So I started with that, and soon after I started, I had other specialties wanting to join me. So now we have ophthalmology, we have urology, we have GYN, we have plastic surgery, and most recently we've added gastroenterology. With our pricing, the majority of our fees, if you were to do the same thing that we do in a local hospital, say, we offer somewhere between 50 and 80% savings over the cost of the same procedure done in a hospital in your community.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we do that by one, being efficient, and two, understanding the actual cost of a procedure as opposed to just putting a charge out there, which people always see what the charge is, but they don't know what the cost is. So we're working with the cost value.
Yeah, I saw your website. All the costs are totally transparent and listed there. And you don't take insurance, but can the patient apply himself or herself for insurance?
Well, what we do is these are cash prices. However, if a patient has an insurance company that allows them to have out-of-network benefits, is what they call it, and they want to come and pay us cash, then they can take their receipts and go to their insurance company and file their claim, after the fact. Just like if they had been on vacation somewhere and got injured and had to go to the ER, they're responsible for filing the claims. We take the cash up front. It may save their insurance company money, so their insurance company may agree to do that ahead of time.
Sure, got it. And you say your prices, how do they compare to India, for example?
Well, when you throw in the cost of travel, our prices in some cases are less than going to India or Costa Rica. We have very competitive prices for joint replacements, and for smaller procedures like carpal tunnel release or a knee arthroscopy, it's actually cheaper to come to us than it would be to travel to another country.
Yeah.
So.
And you get to go to beautiful Charleston.
Yeah, that was another issue with our when I started this. Charleston, South Carolina is one of the top tourist destinations, and recently Condé Nast, the tourist magazine, rated us #1 in the world as a tourist destination. Yeah. So it's a great place to come. The living expenses when you're here are very inexpensive. So if somebody did come for a total joint, they could go stay at the beach for 3 or 4 weeks for
Yeah.
$3 or $4,000 because houses on the beach in the wintertime are cheap. And they would get the chance to stay at the beach in lovely South Carolina, be 30 minutes from downtown Charleston, and be able to have the procedure done, rehab, and then go back home.
Can't beat that. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Spearman. And readers, please go to Travel Surgery USA, go to the website and check out the procedures offered and the all-inclusive pricing. This is a huge step forward in cost transparency in healthcare and increase in healthcare quality. Thanks so much.
Thank you.